Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
All right.
You're not talking about games, right?
No, I'm talking about comics. We can talk about video games.
We just save that. We save that. Even though I am great on video games. That's the only thing I brag about in my life. I don't brag about nothing else, but I'll brag about video games all day until somebody gives me a reason not to. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's focus. Focus, man.
And what's your name?
Wolly Vinyl, founding member of the God City Collective. Group of artists that do nothing.
So how long have you been doing comics?
I guess officially, unofficially, probably about 3 years now, off and on. I say officially, unofficially because back in junior high, middle school, I was doing like, when I didn't know how to format comics, I didn't know nothing about computers, I was just drawing on white sheets of paper. I thought that's what they did. 8.5 by 11 sheets.
We all did that.
Draw them out, staple them, and say this is a comic book. So I was doing that in like middle school and junior high. And then as I got a little older, I started to understand from these conventions what it actually takes to draw a comic, lay the panels out. So the past couple of years, I've been doing official, I guess official books, like this one. Shameless plug.
What got you started drawing?
My father and my uncle, they always used to draw and doodle on like wood, and my pops used to do a lot of like make stuff. He would draw from time to time. My mom would doodle from time to time. So I guess I kind of picked it up from them. And comic-wise, I made a bad trade on a comic book one time, and because I didn't understand the difference in artists, I just thought Spider-Man was Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Mostly when I was younger, and this guy made a trade with me because he saw I had a bunch of Todd McFarlane Spider-Mans. And he traded me like some random whatever that I just thought was cool cover-wise. But when then he came back and gave them back to me and was like, look, these artists, you know, there's certain things about the style, you know, like start studying style. So I learned, you know, a lesson real quick then of what, you know, it means to really look at artists from writers and artists and see what they're doing and understand them. So it made me value art more and take a little more time into trying to actually create something that people would like, you know, and appreciate. So that hard lesson, you know what I'm saying? But he gave them back to me, some of them. He kept a few. So, you know, that was like, yeah, you're going to learn, but I'm not going to be bad.
Who's your favorite artist?
Favorite all times, probably Todd McFarlane, most influential. But I also have a love for Frank Frazetta because a lot of comic book artists base their style off of the basis of what he did. Sam Keith, Joe Madureira, Gregory Titus, who isn't as big in the comic world, but he should be. Dude is a monster. Like, Mark Brooks, and I respect Scotty Young. But hands down, my favorite is probably going to be Todd McFarlane.
I like him too. He's one of my favorites.
He's one of the greatest. Period.
That's what he thinks of the convention so far.
Oh, what do you think of the convention so far?
What time is it?
Oh, is that what it was? She was looking at you, but...
Cool. About an hour and 30 minutes in, so I think it's more people than I expected. A whole lot more people than I expected on Friday. So that's cool. If we can continue to get track. Most people come the first day and they just kind of browse, and they use the end of Friday and Saturday to decide who they're going to mingle with, who they're going to buy from, who they're going to deal with. So, you know, by the end of the day, I'll have a feel for what the weekend's probably going to be like. But as far as people and turnout, it's real good. I hope it should be double this tomorrow. You know, so it's pretty cool, man. This is a backyard for us, so we always come and do it.
How many of these have you been to?
As an artist?
Yeah.
As an artist, we've been doing these like 3-4 years. No, probably about 4 years as artists. 4 or 5 years as artists.
And as none
just coming?
Yeah.
Since '94, I think.
That's a lot.
Yeah, man, coming in. My first big one, Todd McFarlane was here, which I think was in '96, and I stood in line for like 3 hours to talk to that dude and get an autograph. One single autograph, 3 hours. But he was cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this dude had a line that took over half of the building, and he still took the time out to talk to everybody, or try to talk to everybody, even though he had security people telling him, "What's going on with you, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you."